Hi, my name is Ping. Today I'm going to present about my behavior modification program. So as we all know that we all live in a very passive and motionless environment, and this environment will lead us to develop the modern habit. So what is a modern habit? Modern habit is the bad habits that most of the modern people have, such as we sitting in front of the television for a long time, or when we are like playing phone for a long time, we sit for a long time, and also when we have a low social life and with a busy lifestyle, and these modern habits will lead us to the development of unhealthy lifestyle because we do not get enough physical activities, and we do not have a very good mental health and so on. So then research also shows that unhealthy lifestyle will lead to the metabolic syndrome. So what is a metabolic syndrome? Metabolic syndrome, Albert defined it as the combination of the common metabolic abnormalities that often observed in clinical practice, and the most common one, as we all know that is high blood pressure, and the most acceptance prevalence is when your body mass index, which is the BMI, increase when your age increases. Let's say when your body weight is increased every year when you get elder, and this is the one of the symptoms about of metabolic syndrome, and it is proven that our lifestyle is associated with the risk of developing metabolic syndrome. And research also shows that there's a relationship between a healthy lifestyle and a reduction of the risk in developing metabolic syndrome, have a positive correlation. So if you have a healthy lifestyle, then you will tend to have a lower risk of developing metabolic syndrome. And if you do not have a healthy lifestyle, then you will have a higher risk of developing metabolic syndrome. And as you all know that when we have high blood pressure, or when we have diabetes or obesity, it will lead us to develop many sickness such as heart attack and so on, which is something that is very severe. It's not. But what is a healthy lifestyle? So according to Urban, he stated that a healthy lifestyle is a non-smoking, a low alcohol intake, and when you have a healthy diet and you get sufficient physical activities and you maintain your body weight in a healthy range. So when you fulfill all these 5 criteria, and you are living a healthy lifestyle. And the background of me is I am a person who practice modern habits a lot. I sit in front of a laptop or on my handphone like most of the time, and most of the time I'm also sitting, because especially when I travel from my unis to my house, most of the time I was like sitting on the train. Then when I go to uni, I'm also sitting in the class. I Exercise for me is something that very rare will happen in my life. Basically, the times that I exercise is less than 5 in a year, I guess. And the reason that I don't practice exercise is because first is because I do not have enough time, because I'm a student as well as a part-time tutor. So every time after my class and I have to rush back, and I will go to work. And yeah, also because I'm busy and I have a packed schedule. So, and all these things will lead to the unhealthy lifestyle because I do not get enough physical activity. And so according to this graph, the chart, you can see that in 2016, when I was 18 and my weight is 48. So when comes to 2017, when I was 19 and my weight increased to 50. In 2018, increased to 52, and 2019, which is this year, yeah, my weight is 54 now. So we can see that, well, when my age is growing, my weight is also increasing as well. So which is a sign that shows that I am having a high risk in develop metabolic syndrome, although my body weight is still in a healthy range. And so in order to reduce the risk in developing metabolic syndrome, I need to have a healthy lifestyle. So this is the healthy lifestyle checklist. First, I do not smoke, and I have a low alcohol intake. I have a healthy diet, but I do not get a sufficient physical activities, and I maintain my body weight in a healthy range. So from this checklist, we can see that in order for me to reach a healthy lifestyle, I only need to get a sufficient physical activities. So according the regular guidelines for an adult to get sufficient physical activity is to have 150 to 300 minutes per week of a moderate to vigorous intensity aerobic physical activities. So then I wanted to develop, and so then I developed the 6-week jumping rope program. So the reason that I choose jumping rope is because according to research, it supported that jumping rope is an effective in reducing body fat mass while leaning our body mass. And jumping rope does not require a large space, as it can be done in any places because I'm busy. So what I need is an exercise that I can do in my house, and jumping rope is the one of the exercise that fulfill the criteria. And Song also stated that the adolescent girl are prefer jumping rope because they have more fun in jumping rope than other exercise. Because I'm a person who really afraid of like a boring stuff. I hate jogging because it's kind of boring. So then there are several research studies about the effect of jumping rope towards the changes in our body. So according to the research in 2005, they study on 45 obese adolescent girl with a 12-week jumping rope program, and the result shows that their mean of BMI decreased from 28.5 to 27.5, and Lee done a research on a non-obese female with the same program, and the mean of the BMI is decreased. So from these two studies, we can see that jumping rope program does not, the result won't affect whether you are, because whether you are obese or you are not an obese person. So then in the latest research, they study on the obese adolescent girl with the same program, and it also shows that the mean of BMI is decreased from 33.8 to 30.8. So from here we can see that jumping rope program is really an effective in decreasing your BMI and also your body weight. So due to the time limit, so I reduced the 12-week jumping rope program to 6 weeks, by which I adapt from Kim studies, and so the program period will be 6 weeks, and the task will be 15 minutes of jumping rope per day, and also 5 times per week. So the aim is to decrease my BMI from 21.6 to 19.6, and this is the effectiveness of the program. So from here we can see that during week 1, I was still fatigued and the timing was a bit too long, but however I still completed the task. And week 2 and week 3, I was so demotivated because of the fatigue. But the reason I still complete it because I received a very strong social support from my friends and my families. So, and during week 4, I really want to skip because I'm still very demotivated. And then every time when I was demotivated, I will remind myself that the consequence of metabolic syndrome. So then I also completed the task. So in week 5 and week 6, I already used to the program. So for me, it already became a habit that I have to do jumping rope like 5 times per day, 5 times per week. So I would rate this program as effective. And the reason, the specific factor that contribute to this program is that uh, I have the healthy belief. I have a healthy belief. So because I'm aware that I having the sign of metabolic syndrome, and I know the consequence of the severity of having metabolic syndrome. So then through I developing the jumping rope program, I know that the benefits of jumping rope program and what is the barriers in order for me to conduct the exercise. So then all these thing, when I have a strong belief on this thing, then it will lead to the cues to action, and yep, I perform the healthy behavior. And I also using the social cognitive theory, because Mandura believed that our behavior can be affected by the behavior factor, the personal factor, and also environment factor. So when I have the knowledge of the severity and also the severity of metabolic syndrome, then I develop the goal and I have a self-efficacy. So this is my personal factors, and then it leads to, and then when I feel demotivated, I receive a strong social support. So this is the environment factor, and I have a positive outcome expectation towards my program, and this is the behavior factor that leads me to have the successment of this program. And so the conclusion is that the 6-week program is success in changing my behavior by applying the theory of herd belief model and social cognitive theory. Thank you.